Once upon a time, a little girl called Shadow was sitting at her computer with her pet cat, Dark, nearby. On her desk stood a rubber chicken, looking very bored. The chicken was a yellow rooster with red, blue, and green polka dots on it, with black talon polish and red lipstick. It was a very weird chicken, and it certainly stood out. But we'll get back to that later. Shadow was an Asian girl with long, silky black hair, just like me. She was curious about everything. She was also very mysterious. Shadow enjoyed reading fiction novels, art, animals, and video games, especially Minecraft. In her game, she had to kill zombies. So that's why she was researching how to kill a crowd of zombies with a rubber chicken. But she was tired, so she closed her eyes and found herself in a Minecraft world at night. She was in a forest and it was very spooky. The moon was shining, but the leaves were covering it. The trees themselves were made of a sticky, slime-like substance. And there was a slight breeze, causing the bushes to rustle. Shadow knew that at night, mobs like zombies, spiders, and creepers came out to hunt. Each rustle of the branches or bushes could easily be a mob coming to kill Shadow. Soon, it came to her senses that she was holding a rubber chicken. It was nearly as big as her head. I wonder why I spawned with this, Shadow thought, but put it out of her mind as she started chopping wood for a house to sleep in. All of a sudden, as she was chopping wood, she heard a noise, but it was very faint. I bet it's nothing, Shadow thought, but she had to reconsider as she heard the noise again. It was growing closer and closer. There is definitely something wrong here. It's getting kinda creepy, Shadow thought. She felt a sense of cold dread wash over her, and goosebumps erupted on her arm. She wanted to run, but her feet were planted to the ground. Shadow heard movement behind her and spun around. A zombie walked out. Brains, it moaned. Uh-oh, this was bad. Shadow let out a terrified squeak. The zombie stopped and stared at her, as if wondering whether to eat her or not. It was wearing a green t-shirt with the words, "I heart brains" on it, and it wore purple, worn-away sweatpants. Shadow was about to run off into the trees when she remembered she had a chicken with her. Time to see what they can do. So she grabbed the chicken and squeaked it. Nothing happened. It was just a normal chicken that squeaked. Yet, the zombie paused. He looked startled and surprised. So, Shadow squeaked it a couple more times. The zombie started backing away. So, by squeaking it, Shadow made the zombie run off into the trees. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I mean, a zombie scared of chickens? I need to finish building my house, Shadow realized. She headed into the trees to gather some wood for her house. Hopefully no one comes and attacks me this time. After a while, Shadow was really hopeful that no one was coming. But that may have just ruined it. She heard faint footsteps, and they were growing closer and closer. With it came the familiar sound of brains. Uh-oh. Now I'm definitely gonna be dead meat. The zombie I met earlier probably came back with reinforcements. Another zombie burst through the foliage, but this time it was a girl. Desperately, Shadow squealed the chicken. No luck! She squealed it again. And a light blinked on. What good can I do with this? Shadow screamed inside her head. However, the zombie halted like a deer caught in headlights. She stumbled and ran back into the trees. I hope no more zombies come, Shadow thought. She finished her house and went in for the night. After a few hours, crash! I'd better go check it out. As she left the door, a dirt zombie grabbed her throat. Oh no! Now I'm going to die. Now I won't be able to see my family again. She closed her eyes, preparing for the end, and then she woke up. Phew, she thought. It was just a dream.